Welcome back everyone. In this video I will discuss how to display the to-do that we have created, and to do that in the repository I will move to the to-do repository. Here I will create a function GetToo, and this function will take a parameter that is user ID. So let me make it as a required string user ID, because I will fetch the to-do based on the user ID. And what will be the return type of this function? The return type will be future of this failure and then here I will use to-do model. And now in the to-do repository class I need to provide the implementation of this GetToo, and to do that I will simply copy this function and I will paste it here. Now I need to change the function name to GetToo. Actually I can copy this and I will paste it here, and here it will be to-do model. Now here there is no need of this document ID. Here instead of document we need to use document list. Let me give its name as list. And here instead of create document we need to use list documents, and this list documents will take the database ID, the collection ID. There is no need of this document ID and there is no need of this data. And here I need to pass queries because I need to filter the to-do based on the user ID. So it will take a collection, and here I will write query dot equal. Here I need to pass the key, that is user ID, and what will be its value? Its value will be user ID, which we are passing to this GetToo function. So this will fetch the to-do based on the user ID which we are passing to this GetToo function. And here I will use a map of string dynamic, and let me give the name as, let it be data equals to list dot, I will call the toMap function. So it will convert it to map, right? After that here I will create a variable of type list, and from this data, that is data map, I will fetch the value from the documents key. So here I need to write documents, and after that I need to call the toList method to convert that to list, right? Now after that I need to convert this to to-do model, and to do that here I will use list of to-do model. Let me give the name as to-do list, and now here I will use d dot map, and here let me pass the name as E. Now from here I will call to-do model dot from map, and to this map I will use E of data, and after that here I will call dot to list. I need to call the toList here, right? And after that here instead of document I need to pass to-do list. Okay, here actually instead of to-do model, because it will fetch a number of to-dos, so this will be, the return type will be list of to-do model. And the same thing here I need to use Okay, fine. So we have created this Todo repository, and inside the Todo repository we have created this GetToo function. Now I will move to the Todo Cubit. Now inside this Todo Cubit here, I will create a function void GetToo, and here let me make it as async. Now whenever this function will be called, first of all we need to emit a state, and which state will be emitted? It will emit Todo fetch loading. After that, here I will declare a variable final response equals to await, and after that I will use the Todo repository, and from there I can call the GetToo function. Now here I need to pass the user ID, and to pass the user ID I can use the storage service, and from here I can call getValue function, and to this getValue function I can pass the key as storage key dot user ID. Okay, now from here I can call res.fold, and for the failure here I will use failure, and for failure I will emit a state that is Todo error, and in this error I will pass failure dot message, and here in this on the right I will use Todo model. This means it is a success portion, and if it is success then I need to emit a state that is Todo fetch success, Todo fetch success, and to this Todo model I will pass the Todo model which we are receiving in this parameter. Fine. Now after this I will move to the Todo View, and in this Todo View, if you remember, in the body initially I have used the container. Now I need to change this, and to change this what I will do is that here I will use block builder, and this block builder will actually take the type of Cubit, that is Todo Cubit, and here I need to pass the state as well, that is Todo state, and after that this builder which actually takes the context and the state, and here I need to write the logic. First of all I will check if state is Todo fetch loading, then I need to display a circular progress indicator. So here I will use return const circular progress indicator. So this is the case if the Todo is loading, but if the state is Todo fetch success, then I need to display the Todo in the list view, and to do that here I will declare a variable final Todos equals to state.Todo model, right? And after that here I will return first of all I will check if the Todos dot is not empty. This means the Todos contains any value, then I will use list view dot builder, and first of all here I will pass item count, and in the item count it will be Todos dot length, and in the item builder which actually takes the context and the index, here I will declare a variable final to do, and this to do variable will contain the individual to dos. So here I will use to dos of index, right? Now after that, here I will declare, or I will return a list style, and to this list style here in the title I will use text, and to this text I will pass to do dot title. After that I will use subtitle, and to this subtitle again I will use a text widget, and here I need to pass to do dot description. After that, here I will use leading, and in the leading I will use circle avatar, and in the circle avatar here I will pass the radius, let it be 10, and in the background color here first of all I will check if to do, if its status is completed, then the background color will be green color. So here I will pass app color dot, let it be snack bar green, else the color will be snack bar red. Okay, now here if it is empty, then here I will display const center widget, and in the child here I will pass text, and here I will display app string dot no data found. This dot, it will be this. Fine. Okay, so we have checked the to do loading state, and we have checked the to do fetch success state, right? Now after that, here I need to check else if the state is to do error, then again I need to use this one. I will copy this, I will paste it, and here I need to pass state dot error. I need to remove this const. Here I need to put a semicolon. Okay, and here if none of the condition is matched, then here I will return a container. That's it. So if I save this and let me show you the output, let me do a hot restart. Okay, I need to call this GetToo do from here. So here I will override the init state, and from here I will call context dot read, and from here the type of Cubit, that is to do Cubit, and from here I will call GetToo do. Now let me do a hot restart. And you can see the circular indicator is displayed, and after that the to do which we have created, that is also displayed, but the circular progress indicator is not displayed in the center. Let me check. Okay, I will wrap this inside the center widget. And I will use the const here. Now let me do a hot restart once again, and let me show you the output. Now you can see the circular progress indicator is displayed at the center, and the to do which we have created, that is being displayed here. This is how we can fetch the to do that we have created. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching.